We are rolling.
Good morning. Welcome back to the conversation. This is Midlife Crisis Activities. This is our lifestyle and pop culture webcast, our daily shout out to the world. I'm your host, Patrick Russell, and over there is my very vivacious producer, Veronica. Together, we're here to lend our voices to the noise from a multi-generational perspective to help explain everything that's right and wrong in this world. Veronica, good to see you. Quick question. To give up your morning commute going to the office, would you be willing to wear a funny helmet and gloves?
For the 45 minutes that I have to drive to the office,
Each way.
Definitely each way, which potentially can be 2 hours going back and forth.
And that's really not
yes.
because of traffic so much as just the distance between where we are and where we have our home base. But, so you would be willing to do it, huh?
Oh, definitely. I'll be the first one to say, please sign me in, and so I don't have to drive.
Excellent, because in the news today, you're in luck. Mark Zuckerberg and Facebook have announced the launch of this beta program, their beta app called the Horizon Workroom. And what it is that it's a virtual reality app that's going to be partnered with the Oculus, I believe. Well, for right now, I guess the main VR headset is the Oculus brand, but I'm sure moving forward there's going to be other contenders. But the point is that now instead of your office just being limited to a Zoom appointment or a Zoom view from your screen, you now have the ability to actually operate and collaborate and commiserate with your coworkers in the safety of a virtual reality workspace. From the younger generation's perspective, Veronica, do you think this is going to take off, or do you think that this is going to take some time before people get real comfortable with this idea?
I think definitely that's something that is going to be pretty hot moving forward. I mean, if Mark is thinking about it, it will be something hot, right? And then potentially more companies, Apple and,
That's
Amazon.
the ticket. This is just the first of many, right? And of course, being the beta program, they're going to be working out all of the glitches, taking into account all the comments that people bring in to kind of help make that virtual reality world the seamless work spot that people can safely collaborate. That I think the idea behind it is really searching for it, right? That freedom and the safety of being able to work with your workmates, but without really having to leave the safety of the confines of your home. Now,
and you have benefits and no benefits. Obviously, in the last webcast, couple days ago, we spoke about paying less money to employees because they're staying home now.
That's right.
And potentially for younger people, now being able to experience the one-on-one.
Wow. The next generation of workers that actually are entering into the workplace that might not actually even now know what it feels like to work with real people. You're right.
Which for me, I don't care. I just want to stay home and talk to people on the other side, and I don't really mind. Probably because I'm married. If I was single and I wanted to meet with people, I'd be kind of upset, but now I'm okay.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
Glad to hear it. Now, COVID-19, in my mind, has always, in a way, just accelerated what was going to be inevitable by 2 years. Whether it be the actual technology, the hardware, but also the social conscious being comfortable with how fast we're getting technologically enhanced in our lives, right? We're now having grandma and grandpa, we've talked about this before, now have Twitter and TikTok accounts. And so now it's all ages and all generations because of COVID-19 that have just been forced to be more comfortable with technology and their virtual selves. Would you say that that's really what's happening? And would you say that the inevitability of places like the Workspace, workrooms, is something that's going to happen regardless of people's preferences? Is this an inevitability moving forward?
It is for most of the companies. I mean, not everyone, but most of the companies, especially just think about the big picture for companies. No rent, potentially, less utilities.
The overhead, of course, is going to be a lot
and then also
less.
I don't know, I mean, just it will be best just to do that moving forward.
Well, and then the flexibility for contractors to work for more than just one potential employer, instead of having to worry about a drive and the physical stress of working in one location, you now can be essentially a hired gun that just takes on short-lived contracts, knowing that you're always going to get another contract, whatever 2 years, whatever the duration of that previous contract lasts, knowing that you have the prospect of continual income just as a hired gun. I think more and more that's going to be more prevalent as opposed to, I've been with this one company for 25 years.
Yeah. And then also, the ability to be at home, especially if you're a single mom, single dad. If you don't have to pay childcare per se. Maybe an arrangement can be done between the employer and I need 2 hours out of the 8 hours, and then I can work another 2 hours later. So the way you see it, gas, accidents, getting late, it will be best just to go with that.
Absolutely. And the final point on this is that we have a lot of industries that are now so much more computer-based. You're not really actually walking around counting widgets anymore. Certain industries, a lot of industries, of course the tech industries for one, that especially the younger generation that are actually coming out of college looking for those type of tech jobs are now also the prime candidates to find themselves working in the metaverse. Okay, guys, there's no right answer, there's no wrong answer, but there is your opinion. Please use the comment box below. Lend your voices to this show. Don't just subscribe to the show, even though we will be doing this on a daily basis. Great job, Boom, as always. But guys, be part of the show. It's going to make it a whole lot more fun. Guys, remember, no matter what happens to you today, no matter what challenges or obstacles you may face, you just need to remember one thing. Give them hell. Have a great day, guys.